So, the past few days I was in Kobe, encountered a bit of rudeness, or so I'd say. Very different from Tokyo. It's all Japan, but there's actually quite a bit of difference between Tokyo and the Kansai area, which includes Kobe, Osaka, and Kyoto. The most obvious is that people there stand on the right and they jaywalk. So, the port liner is a line that takes you from Sanomiya, which is central Kobe, downtown, basically the busiest area, the tourist area, and all the way down to Kobe Airport. There is a stretch of land, it's like a huge isthmus that goes down, and the port liner runs all the way through. I actually don't know if it's a real stretch of land like isthmus versus land infill, but the line is quite long to get on port liner. It's this very small train, sort of wide, and as the I don't know if you guys have ever been to Tokyo and taking a monorail to Haneda, but it's really nice view. But it's quite narrow and there doesn't seem to be much space. Because maybe it's a monorail, doesn't run like a normal train. But either way, the port liner is quite narrow. There's not much space. And so there are along a bit of people already waiting to get on the train. And so we were all filing in. This lady who didn't wait in line at all just sort of cuts in. So I jostle her. She looks at me, doesn't react or anything, and then proceeds to continue trying to get on. Like, wait a minute, you shouldn't wait in line. You're Japanese, don't you know that you wait in line? It ended up being a moot point because I decided to not get on that one. I'll wait for the next one so I could actually get a seat by the window because I'm going to take it all the way down to the airport. And it's only 18 minutes, but yeah, I took it that way and I wanted a window to take a few videos of the beautiful scenery as you're going over the bridge, going over the isthmus. But later I had another incident. So in the bathroom, there was a lady who was the cleaning lady, and she was literally behind the door, as in that was sort of her area where she had her stuff. And so she was waiting there to come out after we were done. And a man walks in and he wants to open the door. Well, if he opens it more, he would literally hit her with the door. So I prevented him from the door, and he was very confused. As in, I'm trying to come out, he's trying to go in. He's on the left, I'm on the left. So we're not going to hit each other, but he just needs more space so he can walk around me. But I refused to let him come in, giving him more space, because the lady was there. And he never understood until he finally came in and he saw her. And then the light bulb went off in his head. The thing is, if he hit her, he would have been rude, mean, etc. But he didn't mean to, right? I mean, he didn't know she was there. Obviously, if you were like me and you could see both of them, you're like, what a jerk. But he had no idea that there's somebody in back of him or in the back of the door. And so, you know, I was thinking about this concept of accidental rudeness. The lady who was trying to cut in front of me to get on a train, she wasn't actually rude, right? In the sense that it didn't make a difference because I wasn't going to get on. Why am I upset that she's getting on in front of me when I'm not going to get on in the first place? Right? It's like somebody saying, oh, I'm not going to eat that because it touched the ground or whatever. Well, let's say they weren't going to eat it in the first place because it's something they don't like to eat, like bitter melon. So there's nothing wrong with the person picking up and putting it back on a plate because they wouldn't have eaten it anyways. I think Though if you think that way, you mistake the whole point of manners. And that is, you think manners are to be nice to people, when in fact manners aren't to be nice to people, they're just rules to be followed. Customs ordained by our ancestors, things to be done for who knows what reason. There may have been a reason centuries ago, but there may not be any reason now. But we still do it because we're supposed to. In Wreck-It Ralph, Vanellope encounters a group of princesses. She's trying to escape. She was spamming, but she was in a Disney World and she tries to escape, and she finds herself in a room full of princesses. And so they're like, "What is this thing you're wearing?" After they realize she's a princess, because there's a big, strong man in her life. Yes, she can't run away. He always saves her. Yes, and it's because she was wearing this just a normal sweater. The princess say, "Wow, what is this thing you're wearing?" Because they haven't seen it before. Obviously, if you're a Disney princess, you always wear a dress because that's what you do. And so they see her sweater and they copy it and they try to get it made, and they're all wearing sweaters later. Like, wow, it's so comfortable. And I was thinking that thing as we were walking to our hotel today, and I was getting me the ring today. I was wearing a t-shirt. It's a beautiful day in Kyoto today. It's warm, like 14 degrees. It's actually hot, I think, with the sun. And the thing is, I was comfortable in a t-shirt, and it's a pretty cool t-shirt. It's a Uniqlo t-shirt, and they have a Mario theme this month. And it was saying, "I'm sorry, Mario, your princess is in another castle." And I thought it was cool, not really because it's Mario, but just because this idea of futility is almost like a philosophy lesson. "I'm sorry, Mario, your princess is in another castle." Are you really sorry? No. But you're saying it, and your princess is in another castle. So you worked all this way and you haven't made it yet. And you may not make it yet. You may not make it ever. But it looks very out of place, right? Everybody is really dressed up. Everybody at the hotel is dressed up, people who work here. And it's mannerful, right, to dress up, to not make other people look down at you. Well, to not make other people look uncomfortable, I guess, is how you would say it if you think manners are to be nice. But the thing is, why do girls get to wear short skirts and men can't wear shorts? Is that about being nice? I guess if you say men's legs aren't as pretty? Or is it because men don't shave their legs? If they shave their legs like swimmers, would it be okay? I mean, it's just not done. And the thing is, when you talk about manners, they don't make sense. So in Tokyo, you may be waiting there at midnight. It may be raining. It may be about 2 degrees Celsius. But the light hasn't changed color, hasn't become green for you. So thus you wait. And I remember this distinctly because this happened to me in Asakusa when I was there years ago, waiting for the light to change so I could cross the street. So we could cross the street because there are other people there. A little bit before midnight, and the light not changing. And I was taking 10 minutes before determining that the light was not going to change and we should just cross anyways. Isn't that ridiculous? It's about the idea of rules, principles, them not making sense in the world today, and what to do with them. Manners? Should we just follow manners blindly? Is it any different than just saying with everybody else, yes, the sun revolves around Earth?